So, what's the difference between a loud assassin and a silent assassin? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Loud or silent, they are both there to do the same exact job. And that is to take you out if you're the target, okay? But for some reason, we are conditioned to think and feel a way about the loud, especially if they come in a brown package and they're a little bigger. You know what I'm saying? And you will overlook everything that the quiet and demure does, and they do far more damage. So what's up, Supreme Team, and welcome to the channel. So you guys, go ahead, bump up the thumbs up, share the video, follow me on all my platforms at DYANAROZAY. I see the little thing there. Let me get my artwork up. Hold on. We're gonna talk about Mary J. Blige, a legend. Okay, she's a legend. She literally has a hater who's also a legend, and the hater has some harsh words to give to her, some harsh advice. I'm gonna tell you guys all about it. Miss Porsha Williams is in troubled waters with her BFFF. I'm gonna tell you guys about that. Toni Braxton with her bad self. Listen, do y'all remember the episode of the Braxtons where Toni told Iyanla Van Zant that she wished she was never born into the Braxton family because she thought herself to be better than the Braxtons? Baby, Toni is every bit of a Braxton, okay? I don't know what she was thinking, but yeah, she likes to throw rocks and hide her hands. And we are also going to talk about Martell's baby mama, who believes that she is an inspiration to the side hoes, okay? So I'm gonna talk about all of that and more. All opinions are alleged, but I'm about to back it up. So yeah, let's get to it. We're gonna start first with, I'm gonna give y'all some news you can use. Target, okay? The retailer, Target, they literally duped the Black and brown communities, the diverse communities, okay? And I'm telling you right now, Target, out of every other retailer, okay, including Walmart, because we all know Walmart threatens to pull a store out of the disenfranchised communities every day. If y'all do this, we're going to pull the store every day. Target, on the other hand, said, pay a little more with us, and we promise to reinvest in these communities, right? And y'all remember, this has been going on for maybe 10, 15 years. It could be longer, but there's some things that I remember from the last 10, 15 years. One was when they decided they were going to do that child's clothing line for the LGBTQ plus communities. And they said, they had like clothing and books and some other things, you know, paraphernalia. Anyway, it did cause a lot of controversy. They ended up pulling it. But people were saying, if this doesn't appeal to you, then don't buy it. And there were others who were saying, you're trying to force this on our kids, right? But either way, it showed that Target was forward thinking. And then all of a sudden, new administration make this comment, get rid of DEI, and Target board members were the first, baby, to jump on it, right? This is our time, child. Pull back, pull out, pull back, pull all the things, including pull back the commitment you made to Black and brown communities to reinvest, to invest $2 billion into businesses, to put them businesses on your shelves and back those products, because having those products in a Target is an automatic win. It's an automatic win, child. But anyway, they said, no, we're going to pull back on everything, including that $2 billion promise. Now, because of those things, there are several protests going on, one being led by Jamal Bryant, to fast for 40 days against buying anything from Target. And he's right. I agree. I'm in it. There was also a fast that happened last month in February, and people are talking about it, including Business Insider, who said, yeah, Target was that brand that everybody thought was woke, and now it's gone from woke to joke. Okay. Target was a cool place to shop, and now it's everyone's favorite Target. This came out on the 11th of March. And if y'all didn't know, shoppers did fight back. The consumer fought back. Based on boycotts, DEI rollback, and customer shift, Target shares. What's up, board members? Your shares are down by more than 30% over the past year and over 50% since 2021. And then the most recent current quarterly earnings showed this in Forbes. Target took a massive $960 million sales hit last quarter. That's almost $1 billion, with profits dropping over 20%. And y'all know we had Black History Month. The boycott only made it worse. Many Black consumers took a stand after Target quietly distanced itself from its DEI initiatives, leading to calls for economic blackout, right? Yeah, good. Pay attention because it's always the quiet ones, the ones that make the big promises. They made big promises to diversify businesses and things like that. And not anybody else did that, just Target. And they're the main ones who pulled back all the things. So, yeah, pay attention to that, child. Y'all let me know what y'all think. If you would like to follow Jamal Bryant, you should follow him over there to learn some more stuff. Or y'all can follow me on my IG stories because I put it on there as well. Okay. Moving on, let's talk about Shamia and Porsha real quick, you guys. It looks like RHOA has did its thing and put a monkey wrench in Shamia and Porsha's friendship. Now, if you guys watch What Happens Live with Andy Cohen, whenever Shamia was on, she kind of hinted that something was wrong. Andy Cohen point blank asked her, are you and Porsha okay? But she was cute walking around the story. And she said, listen, I'm going to always love Porsha. Portia's always going to be my friend. I'm always going to wish the best for Porsha. She said, but pray for us. I'm going to always stand up for Porsha, but pray for us. And Andy was like, okay, right? But for those of us listening, we was like, oh, shoot. But it sounds like this is all going to play out on the season. We're probably going to see this, which means that everything that we're watching Shamia and Porsha do right now is purely for the cameras. And Kandi Burruss backed that up. So you guys, according to Kandi Burruss, Kandi said that Shamia and Porsha are faking it for the press. Anything that we see on IG, anything that we see in interviews when people are asking about their friendship is all lies, according to Kandi Burruss. She said that these two fell out on RHOA and that right now they are down bad, y'all. We shall see what happens next, because Kandi also said the reason why they are pretending to be cool in the press anyway, or on IG, is because they're not allowed to talk about it. They can't give away the story before it airs on the show. So if you guys missed Kandi's commentary, y'all can find it over on my IG page. Okay. Make sure you're following me there at DYANAROZAY. Y'all see it, DYANAROZAY. All right. But talk to me. What do y'all think about that? I know a lot of people do not like Kandi and Shamia as friends. Anyway, they said, listen, you can tell that these two are jealous of each other, or walk it back. They feel like Porsha may be jealous of Shamia. But these two have a sister relationship. They really do. And sisters fall out sometime. They were, childhood friends, went to school together. Their mothers were actually in the same industry. They were both daycare providers. So they have a lot in common, but a lot of people are going to pounce on this. So I hope that they stay out of social media and work this stuff out for themselves. But y'all talk to me. Let me know what y'all think about it. And we are going to move on to the next story. So y'all, let's talk about Toni Braxton real quick, because Toni Braxton's little demure cutesy self, okay? See, demure cutesy, not too much. Well, yesterday she gave a little too much, child. She picked up her little iPhone and decided that she was going to repost a picture that Tamar posted of herself and wish her happy birthday. And she said, "Oh shoot, I'm blocked." But instead of her closing out the app in the same phone she had in her hand and simply calling her sister and saying, "Listen, Heifer, what's going on over there? Why am I blocked?" She decided to make it a social media scandal, talking about she was blocked. Let's look at it real quick. Talking about, "I was going to wish you happy birthday on that gorgeous," in all caps, "picture of you, but I'm blocked again. Anyway, happy birthday, Tay." Well, Tamar's loud self said very quietly, "Or you could have called #gaslighting." Okay. She ain't lying. Again, Toni likes to act like she's above it all, child, but she be right in the mix. Anyway, Tamar said, "And I'm not going to let you do it because just Friday, you and I were talking by way of iMessage," which means they were on their iPhones. And I guess Tamar must have sent a message that said, "To all." She said, "To ATL, thinking of you." And then Toni said, "Are you in LA?" She said, "No, ATL." And then Tamar said, "Listen, girl, you're going to stop playing in my face. It's my birthday. I'm celebrating with my friends and not bothering a soul. You did it to be mean, like we don't talk. But happy birthday to me anyway. Love you." Yeah, you got to keep your eye on her. Okay, I agree with you, Tamar. What is this? You could have called me if you had felt away. Now, we don't know why she got blocked. We'll find out. It probably has something to do with them filming the Braxtons because they're filming right now. Y'all know the first season was devoted to Tracy and her passing. So it was like a little memorial to the fans. But the next season, season 2, is going to be all about the sisters and their sisterhood. So my guess is it had to do with that. But y'all talk to me. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Moving on. Oh, let's talk about the iconic, the legendary Miss Mary J. Blige. Child, Chaka Khan had some choice words for Mary J. Blige. Y'all know Chaka Khan stands on business. She will put her foot on anybody's neck. She don't care who it is. Whitney Houston, y'all, if y'all did not know, she said some nasty shit to Whitney Houston. But I'll tell y'all about that in a second. We're gonna start with Mary J. Blige because Mary J. Blige ended up ranking higher than Chaka Khan on Rolling Stone's Best R&B list, okay? And Chaka Khan not only called Rolling Stone and told the interviewer about themselves, but she also called Mary J. Blige and told Mary about herself. She gave her some very harsh advice. So let's read it. Rolling Stone released their 200 greatest singers of all time list, okay? And Chaka Khan learned that Mary J. Blige ranked higher than her on the list. So she lost it, is what they said. They said she lost it. She ended up calling people at Rolling Stone and said, "Y'all must be blind and in need of hearing aids." Then Chaka Khan went on to take the interviewer down memory lane and said, "Do you recall Mary J. Blige butchering my song Sweet Thing back in 1992? I loved Sweet Thing, by the way. A lot of us do. But Chaka Khan said that she called Mary personally to let her know that she had messed up her song and that her vocals were flat. Chaka Khan also asked Mary J. Blige what time of day she recorded the song and where. And Mary responded, it was recorded at 8 a.m. in the morning, to which Chaka Khan tells Mary to never get up at 8 a.m. in the morning to sing anything again. Okay. Look, Chaka Khan said, don't sing my songs, don't sing your songs, don't sing shit. Don't sing nothing at 8 a.m. Okay, y'all talk to me in the comments. Let me know what y'all think. I'm Every Woman, even though Chaka Khan has a cameo in that video, she did not like Whitney Houston's rendition of that song. She did not like it. Well, who else did I hear her cuss out? Kanye West, Through the Fire, Through the Fire. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Kanye has Chaka Khan's vocals on his song, and he speeds it up and makes her sound like a chipmunk. Child, she said that's the worst song she ever heard. She was like, he called and asked me. I was so flattered. I thought he was going to use the original version of my song. She hates Kanye's version. Okay. So anyway, let's move on. Let's talk about, ooh, turn the volume down, child. Let's talk about, y'all see it, Martell Holt, his baby mama, talking about she's an inspiration to the side hoes. Listen, she's a gift that keeps on ticking, okay? This is something that she told over there on Aunt Nee Lofty's channel, which I will never stop saying his name like that. Anyway, but she said, listen, she's not ashamed, child. Probably because she doesn't have the gene to understand, to make her feel shame, but she doesn't with all the shit we've seen in the past, child. But she said, she's an inspiration. She's an inspiration. And right now there's somebody out there looking up to her for what she's been through because some married man was knocking on their door and they didn't know how to say, go to home to your wife. Okay. That's what she said. I'm going to play that in a second. I'm going to play the audio. She also said that she is tired of making melody relevant. Okay. Arionne, let's just walk this back. Okay. Imagine you thinking about this a different way. Perhaps you were made relevant by Melody. Okay. When she decided to say, go on ahead and get the fuck out to Martell. Okay. She married that man. You got with a married woman's husband. And for some reason, you keep seeing yourself as a victim. You're not the victim. And you can start by saying that I'm not a victim. You've not made anyone relevant. You inserted yourself into somebody else's story. You inserted yourself in their story when you had an affair with that man, okay, knowing he was married. You inserted yourself into their story when they talked about their business on television. You inserted yourself. We didn't have to know you. We didn't have to know you. And even if someone found your name out someplace else, you still would have been a non-factor because the story was Martell's and Melody's. But anyway, here's what she had to say about it. Check it out.
It's relevant. Like, I ain't made a peep since. I don't say nothing at all, because why blow her up even more?
Child.
Blow her up and it makes them hate me.
That's not what makes anybody hate you. It's not because you blowing anybody up. It's because you don't know that your shit stinks like pig. Okay. Now listen to what she had to say about being an inspiration to the side hoes, the professional ones, I'm guessing.
I ain't ashamed of my little life and what the hell I done been through. I bet I inspire somebody else, because I'm pretty sure somebody else has been beating down somebody else's door.
Again, okay, girl. I mean, you're funny in the sense, not we're laughing with you, we're laughing at you because you still just don't get it. And as long as you just don't get it, you will always be on somebody's YouTube channel, and somebody will always be poking fun of you and laughing at you, girl. That's just how it's going to play out for the rest of your days. And you are making it so. That's the truth. But you guys can talk to me in the comments about all of this. Also, make sure that you are following me on all my platforms at DYANAROZAY. Okay. Bump up the thumbs up, share the video. I appreciate every single one of y'all for rocking with me, and I'll check you on the next one. Bye-bye.